Good morning, friends. How many of you love your heart? How many of you are taking care of your heart? And how many of you are taking care of the people you love within your family, your friend circle, and one and all? Join us, friends, today on this beautiful session to get to know more about how we could take care of our heart in the right way. We are being honored and, we are happy to have this presence of Professor Dr. V.Chockalingam. I'm really happy that he has taken out some time for us. On special request, he's here with us with one sole purpose: to make you love your heart, mind your heart, take care of your heart, because there are several people who are dying of cardiac arrest. So here's a special doctor who has taken a lot of effort to know all the ins and outs with regard to cardiology. So he's one of the best cardiology doctors across the world. Join us, friends, to welcome sir. And then we go ahead into this beautiful process of celebrating his journey and getting all the tips to stay safe and keep our heart healthy. Hello, sir, and welcome to the session. Vanakkam, sir. Thank you so much.
Vanakkam, and I really honored to be associated with International Fabtalks. I'm thankful to Andrea Kristen. And whatever the knowledge I possess through you, I want to communicate the society in large and see that they are all healthy. That way they become wealthy.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for being so kind and humble, accepting the invitation to the International Fabtalks and obliging to share your skills, your knowledge and expertise with regard to cardiology, that is taking care of your heart, how you could really live a healthy life. With your permission, I go ahead and share your profile and then we begin the session, sir.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much. Friends, as we all should prioritize health, health is wealth. That's what we all know that. But now let's get to know more about sir's profile and then go ahead and get all the tips from him and really, benefit from this session. As I earlier mentioned, we have with us our celebrity for today. He is Professor Dr. V.Chockalingam. He's joining us all the way from Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. He's completed his MD, that is Doctor of Medicine. He's also completed his DM, that is Doctorate of Medicine, with regard to cardiology. And he's also a fellow of the American College of Cardiology. That's really nice. That is FACC, USA. As Medical College and Chief Cardiologist, Government General Hospital, Chennai, India. And in spite of having high posts like this or being connected with several people and saving their lives, he's very down to earth and very polite. He's also been awarded the gold medal in medicine and as well as a gold medal in cardiology. He specializes in cardiology and has got the first rank in at the state level and was the first to graduate as DM cardiology from Madras Medical College, Chennai. He has been practicing cardiology and teaching cardiology for undergraduate students, postgraduate students of medicine, and postdoctorate students of cardiology, DM and DipNB, with regard to cardiology, and an examiner as well. And sir has been in this beautiful space for not 3 decades, 4 decades, 5+ decades. It's almost going to be 6 decades, and sir is still strong, going and surging his energy is going further ahead and enlightening people about the medical field with regard to cardiology and other health aspects. 56+ years sir is into this wonderful space. That's really wonderful. Sir has also been associating his time, and he has he's also been connected with our former President of India, that is APJ Abdul Kalam. So we'll get to know more about that as well. And sir has published and presented several scientific papers, more than 100 scientific papers, not only at the national level, but at the international cardiology conferences and journals. If I could repeat that, sir has been, sharing and publishing and presenting over 100 scientific papers in the national and international cardiology conferences and journals. Apart from that, sir has authored several books. He's a wonderful author as well. Idiyam Kaka is one book, and Humor and Health is another book, which is in Tamil. And there are several other publications as well with regard to sir's work. Cardiac X-rays, Mind Your Heart. So today it is Mind Your Heart. We are focusing on that. Journey to a Healthy Heart. Journey to a Hearty Heart, to put that very right. Journey to a Hearty Heart in English. He is a strong believer that heart attack the #1 killer disease globally. It's not only in India, globally, can be effectively prevented. Now, how? That he's going to share with us the tips. He has really agreed to do that for us, especially for you, for the common man who cannot afford all the medical expenses. If you take, the simple tips given by Sir to take care of your heart, then you're really going to benefit and live a happy life for yourself and your family. And so Sir is going to focus on that for us, my dear friends. And he says it can be effectively prevented and cured by implementation of positive lifestyles. So we have to change our lifestyle in case if you want our heart to be healthy. Friends, to spread this awareness, he regularly appears on various TV channels, as I mentioned, and even through print media, he enables people to get to know about the importance of heart and it's, how you could take care of your heart. At several international medical meetings and regularly addresses mindset and lifestyle enhancement programs at public gatherings globally. He doesn't only want to do it for Indians, he wants to do it at a global level. Imagine such a beautiful humanitarian wanting to save lives and wanting to spread happiness and joy. Join us, friends, to have a wonderful time with Sir. We'll get to know about Sir and all that he is going to share with us today. Join us, friends. Sir, thank you so much for sharing the time. It is really wonderful to know about your profile. And in fact, at certain points of time, I was really held back, stuck up for words to describe you. All I can say, you're a divine person here with us on earth, an angel with invisible wings. That's all I can say. Dear Sir, now I'd like to just ask you, because I've shared something about you from my end, but people would love to know it from your end as to who is the real Professor Dr. V.Chockalingam. Ninga yaar, sir, how would you explain and define yourself first before we enter into the session deeper?
Once again, I'm really much honored. And Andrea repeatedly was expressing that you are thankful to me. I want to tell you, I am very thankful to International Prof. And through you, I'm going to get connected to a greater society. And they are only making us to live. So I really regard everything towards society. And I really honored. And you are telling me that it is despite the busy schedule, I'm able to share. Please remember that, my dear fellow persons, those who are listening, those who are busier, they will have more time of leisure time. To a person, if suppose Andrea is asking me, no, I'm very busy. If I say like that, the laziest person Chockalingam can be. More busier, you'll have more time of leisure we can allot for society. I'm really very grateful to everyone, those who are taking part of these discussions and get benefited. My aim is not to frighten anyone. I'm not going to say how the heart functions like that, but I'll make it overall presentation. And only one request is, please register and memorize what I'm saying. And only request, please follow that one so that those who are listening this program, they will be my friends or relatives up to the age of 100. They won't need the help of Dr. Chockalingam as a cardiologist. So I'm very clear about it. I'm very thankful. I started my program as I joined in 1960 in Madras Medical College. Then I finished my MD and then DM and all the fellowships what you enumerated. And my aim is to whatever thing I gathered knowledge, I want to first make useful to the society, those who are having heart attack. Then my knowledge must teach my students. And happy to say, my students are spread out globally, and I have cured millions of heart patients. I have made thousands of students of mine become cardiologists and physicians. They are spread out globally. Wherever I go, any part of the world, I can see my students. But one good news is all my students are doing much better than Chockalingam. My aim is of treating patients, making doctors to be good qualified cardiologists. My aim of my existence is see that I am useful to the society at large, and as much as possible, they must be able to make the health positive way. And this one is going to be in English. And I request those who are listening one, and if Andrea is free to even translate to all the languages globally possible. My aim is to it must reach globally. That's what. But I know only English and Tamil. So any doubts also in the end, I will leave my numbers. You can be in contact with me directly or Andrea Crystal. And any doubt, if you know, I will be ready to answer. So in that way, small introduction, whatever thing today I am possessing, to be very honest, is not generated by myself. It is given my parents, my students, my society, and best teacher for Chockalingam is still today is my patients. I am learning an enormous thing, my patients. What I gain from the patients, I give back to the society so that not to become patient. And whatever thing I've been telling everyone, to be very honest, Chockalingam is following myself. That is what our intention of learning itself. And I will definitely share with my points in a PowerPoint so that it will become audiovisual. And for you to understand, I will put it in the simplest way possible. We'll do like that, Andrea.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing all of that about you. Much impressed. You've been, as impacting several lives. You've trained several of them and they are spread out globally. That is really nice. When you acquire knowledge and spread the knowledge with others, you're a candle and others are, you're spreading the light across and other candles are lit. And that's how, we spread light across the world. That's beautiful, sir. Very interested to know more about you. There's a big question in my mind. Why did there are different fields in medicine. Why did you choose cardiology in particular?
Nice question, Krista. My father was a doctor. His name, Dr. Venkatachalam. He served in our army, Indian Army in the Second World War as a captain. So his captain, Dr. C. Venkatachalam. My grandfather, my father's father name is Chockalingam. He was a BA honors and he was the collector of Madurai in late 1800s, maybe 140 years before, which my father told me. My mother said also they're all very intelligent. I'm really gifted to have great parentage. And my father never told me to become doctor. So we allowed me to choose whatever thing. But after seeing my father, I thought best thing will be to become a doctor. In that way, I've been motivated myself without the instruction of my parents. In this message, I want to tell my son, Dr. Anand Chockalingam, my daughter, Priya Chockalingam, I told them not to become doctors, insisting them. They become doctors because they wanted to become doctors. They all joined Madras Medical College, meritorious by merit. And then when they became doctors, they insisted them that they should not become cardiologists. Both of them become cardiologists. Why I'm telling this point, the parents, whatever thing they want, if you're going to tell their children, they will choose, they will be scolding their parents lifelong. Now my children are all enjoying their profession. One in America, my Anand Chockalingam, my Priya Chockalingam, she was a professor in Amsterdam. Now she is settling in area Chennai. And now they are enjoying because I told them not to become doctor, not to become a cardiologist. So this is the way you must. So never insist to your children what you want. Allow them to do what they want. And in my side, what I thought, I must insist not to become, they become their enjoying. My wife, Dr. Chandamani, is a pathologist, and both of them doctors. We both have never insisted our children must become doctor. Why I'm saying this one? Many families, they insist what they did not get it, they must get through the children. Never do like that. Allow them what they want to choose and give them, nurture them, they will grow nicely. In that way, it will be excellent generations we can create that what. Actually, when I studied, my father was only MBBS. Then I thought, unless I get all degrees, we cannot communicate with society. It was a very fast moving society. I got all my qualifications at the age of 28. I finished. At that time, I was given a gold medal in New Delhi because I was the youngest cardiologist in our country to get DM cardiology. Because after finishing MBBS, I was continuously studying in an uninterrupted way. That is helping me. That I got motivated myself. If you ask me why I was chosen cardiology, but I feel the most, every organ is important. At the time itself, I heard every 2 minutes, 3 minutes, the patient might die suddenly. That death cannot occur in any other specialty. And then I thought I might join and do something for the society, it motivated. Then I become cardiologist. Till today, I'm enjoying. You all may be thinking, now Chockalingam is now running 80. But I feel I am younger than Andrea, or I may feel as 30 because I will give you the tips how Chockalingam is feeling younger. The reason is all my students, when they hear they're doing better than Chockalingam, it gives me happiness. All my patients become all right, it gives me happiness. More than that, through Andrea Crystal, if you're going to communicate to the society through international PAP, and if you're going to be benefited, it gives me happiness. So adding happiness every time, you'll be always staying younger, and we can reverse the biological age. I'll give small tips in my presentation. How at the age of even 80 or 100, you may feel like 30. But unfortunately, some of my students at the age of 30, they may look like 80 because their biological age they forwarded very fast because of their mindset. We will have small give tips for that also. So this is the way my journey is, how I'm going to do like that. And once you permit me, I will share my PowerPoint presentation. And yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing that. Thank you for sharing your journey as to how you became a doctor and how you selected cardiology and all of that, and how you were the youngest cardiologist to receive the gold medal. You've shared that as well. That's wonderful. You received that in Delhi. Now, sir, before we go into the main session, one small request. I want you
Yes.
to share one childhood memory of yours. Now, you have to go back down, like, below the
Very
age of
good.
13.
Excellent. Excellent.
One small incident you remember?
Yes.
Share with us.
To be very honest, till my school final, I've never been interested in studying. I hate to enter the class. I don't like the classrooms at all. I studied in Chennai MCTM. Before that, some small schools also. My final schooling was in MCTM, MCT Mutya Setya School in Chennai. I studied there. And I got just a mark to pass. My mother called me, okay, if you're going to study like that, we'll never even go into any graduation. I may help you to get one small petty shop, then you be the owner, and then you keep your journey like that with your qualification. That moment I thought, what my mother is telling that like that. So that night I thought like that. So mother even that time never scolded me. Then I thought, what is the thing she is telling? That night I was sleeping. So now, then only I realized the value of studies. When I joined PUC, I got first class. When I joined medicine, I started studying medicine. Till today, I'm reading because one small motivation, my mother did not scold me that I did not get good marks. She only told you, unless you study. My mother was telling that your father and myself not going to depend on your income. Your future generation, your life, you have to decide for that education only. For that, my mother's mother, grandmother, Baki Amma, she motivated me. She never told me, unless you study, you cannot change the world. In that way, the small motivation made me to become like that. And I am continuing to read even today. So never compel any of our younger generation. One small tip I want to give to those who are listeners, please remember, our younger generation of students are very intelligent than us. But that intelligence we endorse. But my experience of 8 years, my children may not have, my grandchildren may not have, and move with your children and grandchildren as your friends. Once you move with the friends as friends, there will never be any generation gap until they will communicate and endorse they are very intelligent than us and with our intelligence and experience of your age and my age of 80 and share your experience, not as advice, and expose your experience and their intelligence and our experience of life. They combine both the things, they will excel the world. So that is what our aim is. So first of all, next children, grandchildren, please accept genetically our intelligence will evolve and many-fold. Endorse it and share your experience, not advice. Just telling them this may one substitute to take it or not. They will come closer, they will use it like that's what I personally feel. And the next generation students are really very, very brilliant. My grandchildren are 3. Kevin, he finished in master in Stanford. My granddaughter Kavya finished in master in Boston, Brown University. They're all now employed. But their parents did not force them to study very well. So the children and granddaughter, last one is Laya. She is studying in 10th one in Columbia, University of Missouri. Why I'm saying that not to show my pride of like that. So children, give them a good platform, encourage them, get connected with them. And as friends, please remember, we are not owners of the children. We are only caretaker of them. And never be seeing that, never mean as a parents, take care of them as eyelids are taken care of. Never become a, what I say, eye to see them. The world, they must see through their eyes. So never be eyes of the children. You be eyebrow to take care of them. Their world, they are going to see and then evolve themselves. But they need enormous care and attention because the future fast growing age, your support of them physically, emotionally, by financially, all the time get connected. They'll be very happy to be with you all.
Yes, Doctor. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you for taking us down that memory lane with regard to your life. You were not interested in studies earlier, but then again, you began to understand the importance of studies. Your mother and grandmother empowered you in the right way. And from there on, you really marched your way and completed 56 plus years in the medical field. That's really wonderful. Thank you so much. You also focused on the intelligence of the younger generation and the experience of the senior citizens. Like if you club both, it will be like wonders in this world. The world will be a beautiful place. Thank you so much, sir. If you like what we are doing on the International Fabtalks, show us some love. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the videos with different people who really may benefit from what's being done on the International Fabtalks. It's about creating awareness, having a wonderful lifestyle, and above all, peace of mind. Keep smiling. Don't forget to love yourself, your family, your friends, and the community at large. Stay safe.